What's up, my good people? This is Joey Young, and today I'm talking about those limiting beliefs that are holding you back right now. Those reasons you tell yourself to not go after your dream. These are the most dangerous things in our lives. I'm a firm believer that the greatest threat to our potential are the beliefs that we don't think about because we never challenge them. And today, we're going to challenge those beliefs. We're going to go head to head with the deep-seated, underlying, sort of underground thoughts that are controlling the decisions that you make in your life and causing you to not go after the dream, the goal in your life, whether it's to build an awesome business or nonprofit, or to create an incredible, long-lasting relationship, or to get finally in shape. Whatever that is, we're going to bust through those limiting beliefs and we're going to make it happen. So let's jump into the 3 limiting beliefs that are holding us back. But before we do, take a moment to hit the like button on this video because it really does help me out in spreading this message to more people, and it helps the algorithm to spread it around. So I appreciate you hitting the like button. So let's jump into the first limiting belief. And the first one is you assume that going after your dreams will be more emotionally draining than staying at your current lifestyle. This is so common, and it's so easy to do too because we're just used to what we're used to in our life, our rhythms, our routines, our energy flows, that we think that, oh man, if I make this change and I really go after it, it's going to take a lot more energy. It's going to be a lot more, draining by the end of the day because I'm trying all these new things and I'm making so much of an effort to improve my life. And I just want to challenge that thinking with something real quick. Tell me, are you right now living a full, vibrant, energetic life? Are you really feeling the energy that you want to feel at this moment? My thought is, if you're watching this video, probably not yet. And I think the reason is because you're not going after something that's truly exciting to you. Something, a dream, a business, a relationship, a state of being, and a healthy way of life that's truly inspiring to you. And so I'm telling you, the reason you think it's more energy to go after your dream than stay in your current lifestyle and why you don't want to do it is really just because of that impetus energy. The energy you need to start going after something new is far greater than what's needed to continue along that path. You see, once you make a decision to go after that dream, it's actually quite easy. The hard part is getting through the indecision. And then you got some momentum, right? Then you're making this transfer to the point where you're making steps towards this dream and you start building relationships that support you. You start to see things fall into place on a practical level, and people are reaching out to help you on your journey. And you just start to feel that momentum which carries you through. The hard part is that first shift. So don't think it's going to be so much effort and so draining and so disappointing to go after your dream, because it's not. And really, at the end of the day, because you're going after something that's inspiring to you and something that's important to you, that's actually feels aligned with who you are, you're going to get more energy anyway, because the work you're doing to fulfill that dream doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're fulfilling your purpose. And that is huge. So don't believe it's more energy to go after your dream than to stay in your current lifestyle. Otherwise, it wouldn't be your dream. So that's the first limiting belief. The second one is we think to ourselves, oh man, if I was meant to do blank or achieve blank or be blank, it would have happened by now. This is the sort of thought of like, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm too whatever, I'm not enough, whatever, I don't have whatever, this thing is too messed up in my life right now, I don't have the resources, like all these thoughts that run through our brain of disqualifying ourselves from the dream that we want to go after. And this is complete bogus. This is not true. For goodness sakes, the oldest woman who swam the English Channel was 71 years old. Some people find it hard to cross the street at 71 years old, and she was swimming the English Channel. And then Colonel Sanders, founder of KFC, he didn't start franchising until he was 62. He was at the end of his life when most people think about, tucking into bed and kind of slowing things down. No, that's when he ramped up his most successful venture in his entire life, which is now a worldwide chain. So what thought are you having right now? What excuse are you making that is just blatantly unhelpful and blatantly untrue? If you're thinking you're too old for something to go after your dream, don't think that the people who've gone after their dream and achieved it previously did it because it was easy or because it came naturally to them. Yeah, talent is helpful, but talent is beaten by hard work and dedication every single time. And before you start thinking, oh no, here comes the hard work thing again, remember that if from the limiting belief number 1, it's just the beginning that's hard. That's the hardest part. Don't be intimidated by the work it takes to achieve your dream. Be inspired by the result of having your dream. And it won't feel like work anyway because you're moving towards the dream that you want. So never ever think, limiting belief number 2, never ever think that you are going to be limited by your current capabilities, your current skill set. Because every single person who achieved something great had to learn and to develop along the way. It didn't come naturally to them. A lot of things they had to figure out. All they had was the confidence that they had the ability to learn what they needed to learn to figure it out. That's all you need to know. I will be able to figure this out along the way, and all these other things, all these other factors that could be excuses or could put this dream off, those are not as true as my desire and my direction right now. That can be a great replacement for this limiting belief. If you think I'm too this, I'm not enough that, I can't do it, blah, 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 think my desire is my direction. That's it. Oh, but wait, I have this thing going on, and it's this distraction, and it's not the right time. Nope, my desire is my direction. Just think that to yourself and replace that limiting belief in your life. Okay, number 3, last limiting belief. Some people are afraid to name and claim things because they're afraid they'll be disappointed. Again, they're afraid to clarify what they want because they're afraid if they do, they're just going to get that same old feeling of not getting it and being disappointed and being sad. And I want to tell you something that might change your opinion on this. You see, most people, when they make a decision to go after something, it's really not technically a decision. It's more like an interest or a fleeting desire to go after something. And so they live their life in this zone of desiring something, kind of moving towards it and going after it, not really seeing results quickly, so they just kind of stop and then they get disappointed because they didn't get what they wanted. And they go through this cycle of kind of like going after things and not really achieving them, and this is sort of the wishy-washy zone. You see, there's a whole nother level of life on the other side of the fence here called the decision zone. And the decision zone is when you tell your brain, this will happen, period. This will take place. I am going to be blank. I'm going to have blank. I'm going to achieve blank. Period. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Doesn't matter what I need to learn. Doesn't matter who I need to meet and what I need to do. I'm going to achieve this dream of helping these people in this business, of creating this relationship I want in my life, of losing those pounds. Whatever it is, that's what the decision is you need to make. And the reason why you don't want to make that you don't want to clarify what you want is because your experience has been, if I clarify what I want, I'm just going to get disappointed. But the reason you're disappointed is because you never made a decision to go after that clear desire. Once you make a decision to jump the fence into the new standard zone, into the we're burning the boats and going towards this zone, you will achieve it. And you can only do one, maybe 2 things at a time where you have a clear, defined, crisp decision about in your life. You can't build 5 different things based on decisions. You got to focus on one thing and say, this is what I'm going after, come hell or high water. And then you will achieve it. Then you'll start to feel that satisfaction of the progress in your life from actually aligning your desire with your emotions, with your actions, with your everyday, and you start to feel like you're actually moving the needle on things that are important to you. And it's a whole new level of living when you make that decision to go from the wishy-washy zone to the decision zone. And I want you to feel that. I want you to start to feel the power of the ability to go after and to create change in the world, to move things, to change things, to help people, to unearth your potential and create the reality that you want. The world is much more malleable than you think. You just have to believe it and go after it. So my friends, until next time, get out there and create the impossible in your life. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like and subscribe. It really helps spread the message. And hey, I know you're the type of person who has big dreams for your life. You've got goals and you want to create a better future for yourself and your family. As a personal development coach, it's my job to help you identify and take action on whatever your next step is. So please take action right now. Click the link in the video description and book yourself a free 30-minute clarity call with myself. We'll talk about you, your challenges, and what the exact next step is for you. I can't wait to see how I can help you create the impossible in your life. So if that would be of service to you, if that would help, click the link in the video description, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.